Hello.
They're going to need a rope, John.
Hi guys, welcome back, good to see you. Well, here we are again in the Ogwen Valley, Tryfan up to my left, and we're back to do Bristly Ridge up to Glyder Fach. As you know, we were here last week with the full crew. We've got a bit of a thing here, a bit of bog, and John and Antosh did Bristly Ridge to the summit there, but me and Skye, certainly me anyway, didn't really feel it that day for numerous reasons. I think you've got to go with your gut feeling, but we're back in Snowdonia a week later, ready to give it a go this time round. So perfect conditions again, been dry for a week, high pressure, blue sky as you can see. We're fully carved, fully hydrated, fresh legs, so we're going to make our way up to well, we know it as Australia Lake, or put above actually what its proper name is, up to the saddle in between Tryfan and Glyder Fach, and then of course we'll go up Glyder Fach then via Bristly Ridge. Well, that's the intention anyway, so one step at a time. Okay then guys, catch you soon. Hi guys, welcome back. We're up at the what I call Australia Lake. We made pretty good time, to be honest. So obviously behind me, Tryfan, Glyder Fach and Bristly Ridge. So Glyder Fach is our target via Bristly Ridge today, as I said earlier. So yeah, just to fill some water bottles up at the lake, put a few Pewee tabs in, a bit old school. But at least then you can put a dab of that squeegee orange juice in, add a bit of flavour, take the chlorine flavour away. You can't really do that with a filter bottle, it screws the filter up. But yeah, other than that, OT bar, not a flapjack today, an OT bar, and a few raisins just to keep the energy levels up. So all going well. They're perfect conditions, really is. Couldn't be a better day for you know, a hike, and then of course subsequent scramble and climb up Glyder Fach. So and hopefully we'll find the cantilever rock. We walked straight past it last week, I think. I don't know why. It's probably one of those things you've got to see from the right angle. I remember going up here about 25 years ago, and we found it probably more by chance than knowing where we were. But it's been a long time, I suppose. Like anything else, time sort of fogs the memory, but it'd be good to see it again a little bit later. So I'll continue with my food and I'll bring you back a little bit later. Take care guys. Hey guys. Yeah, coming up top on Tryfan now, which is basically the saddle between Tryfan and Glyder Fach. So, and then we obviously take a right then. There's a bit of the remains of an old dry stone wall up there. We follow that up then to find the start of the Bristly Ridge scramble. Sinister Gully. Sinister meaning left in Latin. There's another gully to the right called Dexter Gully. Surprise, surprise, Dexter means right in Latin. So yeah, right is doable, but it's a bit steep, slippery and slimy. And Sinister, despite its ominous name, is the more doable gully to get onto the ridge itself. So I'll bring you back when we make the bulk Tryfan. Hey guys, okay, we are at the pretty much the start of the Bristly Ridge scramble. Up here is the little training wall which marks the start of Sinister Gully, the left hand gully, Dexter being around the other side of the ridge. Okay, then we'll make a steady start then and we'll bring you back a little bit. Take care. Okay, I think that's the top of Sinister Gully, which is down there. That is a steep gully, you've got to be honest. And there's a chalk stone about halfway up, so you're going to have to divert. We diverted round to the left, otherwise you've got to get through a gap about 6 inches wide, which I'm definitely not going to do. But it's doable, but it's certainly a challenge. It certainly is. That is steep. Than anything other than dry rock. I wouldn't be anywhere near that, I've got to be honest. But so far so good. Bring it back. Big finger. So the views of Tryfan to the north. Wow, look at that. And then down Ogwen Valley there. Hey guys, done 5 minutes, some raisins, a bit of water. Whew, wow, that is sketchy in parts. I think we're on the summit sort of shoulder now. I think we've gone past the Great Pinnacle Gap. Again, it looks impossible, but there is like a sort of a little bit of a sort of overhang on the right hand side, and you just tell a lie. We went down the chute, didn't we, on the left? Right. Great Pinnacle, yeah, Great Pinnacle Gap, yeah. So there is a overhang on the right, but we went down the chute on the left, like a little gully, and you clamber down the right hand side. Made it manageable, but certainly exhilarating, fantastic bit of scrambling. But I think it's very, very easy to sort of go way over grade 1, you can work yourself into grade 2 or 3 on this if you're not careful. You've got to really pick your route as you go, steady as you go. You know, check the rock as well. A lot of loose rock around here, so every handhold, every foothold, you've got to sort of tug on it, make sure it's still part of the mountain, you know. But all good so far, isn't it, Skye?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Okay, I'll bring you back later on. How you doing, guys? Right, 3,050 feet now. So we're about the same height as Tryfan, thereabouts, give or take. So we're starting to top out now on the upper shoulder of Glyder Fach. Got to spin round. That's the route we've come. Up over those rock pinnacles, 2 major pinnacles. Pinnacle Gap and of course Sinister Gully to begin with, which was very sketchy. But cool. Right, let's get this done and I'll see you at the top. Wow, well done, Skye. Bristly Ridge. Well done, that was sketchy. Ooh, thoughts, let's talk about it. Yeah, Bristly Ridge, yeah, harder than North Ridge of Tryfan, no doubt about that. Certainly up there with Crib Goch, particularly the climb up Crib Goch. Again, if you know the route exactly, you're in grade 1. You go off route, grade 2, grade 3, you get out of your depth very, very quickly. For me, Great Pinnacle Gap, tricky, but more than manageable. I'd say scoot round to the left of the Great Pinnacle. There's a little chute, little bum dance down the slope, cut round the side on your right hand side, and you're down. It's about 30 feet from the top to the bottom of the Pinnacle Gap. Do that, you're down. But the gully, Sinister Gully, is pretty sketchy. You know, you're having to sort of go 10, 15, 20, even 30 feet. Really, basically with 80 degrees. You know, some overhangs. The top end of it is sketchy. There's a chalk stone about 3/4 of the way up and you've got to go round. Well, we went round the left hand side wall. It's not too bad. It wasn't for that chalk stone that's fell down and blocked the gully. In Sinister Gully, it wouldn't be so bad at the top end, but yeah, so hit that chalk stone, take a left, venture onto the rock to the left and then bypass it. But yeah, certainly exhilarating that was. I've got to be honest, hard scrambling for me, but we did it. Well done, Skye. Right, I'll spin you around then. Okay, what we got here? Obviously Tryfan. It's a little bit higher than Tryfan now. There's Penny Ogwen. And behind, that's the Kaale range. And I think that one is Kaale, not Dafydd, Llewellyn, which is, depending how you measure it, is either the second or the third highest mountain in Wales, after Ogwen, which is on the Snowdon Horseshoe next to Snowdon itself, Iwiffa, which I think they're the same height. So it depends whether you kind of, you know, it's one of those, isn't it? Take your pick, second or third. And here we go. There's a summit cone now. There's Skye making her way up. That's a summit cone up to the top of Glyder Fach. So I'll see you up there. We're going to find the cantilever stone now, get some water, a few more raisins, and I'll bring you back. Take care. Okay then guys, we're starting the descent now. We're going to go down, basically either down next to Bristly Ridge, there's like a kind of a bypass route, like a load of scree, lightweight scrambling. This is the way we came up last week when we were with John and Antosh, which leads then to the wall where we started the ascent of Bristly Ridge. Yeah, have some peanuts, yes please. Oh, thanks. Definitely. Filling the water bottles back up. You enjoyed it, Skye? What was your favourite part of the experience today?
The ridge.
Yeah. Sketchy though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was sketchy in parts, it was. Harder than Tryfan North Ridge. Yeah, quite easily. Unless you really go off piste on Tryfan North Ridge and get yourself into where you shouldn't really be. Bristly Ridge is a step up, no doubt about that. No, it's not as long. You know, you're talking about 800 foot of ascent, something like that, compared to 2,000 on that. But it's pretty long and very committing. But it was a big win though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Enjoyed it. Good crack. Right then, we'll catch you in a little bit. We've got about 1,000 feet of descent now down to the Ogwen Valley, and then I'll bring you back then, and we'll say goodbyes at that point. So catch you later. How you doing, guys? Wow, we're pretty much down now. We've just got to drop about another 300 feet to where the car is parked in the Ogwen Valley, just down to my front right. So I thought I'd end the video here. It's been a really, really exciting, adrenaline-packed afternoon. Bristly Ridge was everything I thought it was going to be and more. Certainly sketchy, certainly seat of the pants stuff, there's no doubt about it. It certainly was for me anyway. You know, I'd certainly say, you know, it's doable for a seasoned scrambler, but you got to be careful. You got to be careful. It's the kind of place where if you take a wrong turn or lose a moment's concentration, you know, you could be in a situation where, you know, there could be consequences. But on a brighter note, it was fantastic. Thanks to Skye for accompanying me on the Bristly Ridge climb, and we actually bagged the cantilever. First time I've been up there for 30 years. Wow, it hasn't changed, it's still the same. As I say, mountains don't go anywhere, do they? And at least not on our time scale. So right then, take care then guys, stay safe out there, yeah? See you again.